Hello, Rav, Dr. Michael Leitman. Hello, Arkady. I'm happy to meet you on this cold day. And I'd like to continue from a point we stopped at. I'd like to dig a bit deeper into doubts. The doubt of his existence, the scrutiny whether he exists altogether. And I called this show, There's Those Who Say That There Is Another World. When I open channel 66, I feel that in parallel to the world that I live in, there's something else in my world. My world is, you know it. It's strange. Your world. My world, that's disconnected from spirituality, and I feel strange, gray, competitive, pressuring. At a certain point, a small feeling awakens in me, and then it immediately disappears, and then I see you talk there on the television at night from the screen. That's usually selling me something else, advertisements and so on. And then I see you talk with great determination about something that feels as another world that exists in parallel with this imaginary world that I live in, a different world, opposite to what I was taught at home, at least, or at school, a world in which most of the time we scrutinize love. This is what I feel that we're doing here. So I went on a bit philosophical questions, less emotions, but how is it different from our imaginary world? Your world. The whole of creation is the will to enjoy. I like what I enjoy, and what I can't enjoy, I either don't see, don't feel, or I feel that I don't enjoy it, and it scrutinizes in me, awakens in me feels of rejection, of hatred. So it's all either love or hatred towards what you love or don't, or what you suffer from. This is how everything's clear. In our world, it's a person inside himself that scrutinizes what's good, what's bad for him, and this is how he gets along in the world. And scrutinizes what's worthwhile, what's not, more or less. You have to pay for each and everything. There's another perception of reality, what the wisdom of Kabbalah explains to us about, that there we work not in accordance with what I enjoy, but I as if clothe in other people and enjoy what they enjoy and suffer from what they suffer. I accept their desire as my own, as it says, make your desire like his. He makes his desire like yours. And if I clothe into the other in his desires, for better or for worse, that's called that I love him. He's close to me. I wish to fulfill his desires, for him to feel good. And life in a way that anyone can donate to the other. This is what the wisdom of Kabbalah tells us. What does it actually want to tell us? It says that just like a person's body, that there is an integration between all cells there, all parts, systems in the body of a person. And we all care for one another harmoniously. If we come out of the harmony just a bit, then you get a list of examinations from the doctor about what's wrong, about what's not getting along. But if the body is operating ideally, then each passage, each parts feel the other parts. You know what harmony is from music. So it's the equivalence, compensation, completion, connection. mutual care and concern for the general existence. So the wisdom of Kabbalah says that this way, like ideally, matter has to exist on the levels of the still, vegetative, inanimate in our world. We, human society, want to reach it in the relations between us. That we're all egoists. And then all of us has to reach a state where we're all interconnected between us. And the world's advancing toward it, whether we want it or not. It's necessary for us to reach a state that nature will necessitate us. We'll see how we suffer as a result of rejecting each other, hating each other, and the suffering will force us to change. To see either it's a great suffering or I connect to you. No choice. And then I connect. But how much suffering do you need in order to reach this consciousness? Maybe many years.